You are now watching a Fili Fuego production. Gracias, amigos. Fly, Eagles, fly. Welcome to the Nest Out West, where Eagles fans are always the best. I will always ride or die for this team, and when I'm gone, please bury me in green. Now I don't want to come off like I'm bragging, but I'm gonna bring the heat like an effing dragon. You can call me Fuego, aka Phillyzilla, coming to you like the Thriller in Manila. Lots of collabs and live streams galore. You're gonna love what I have in store. Giving you my all, I always will try. And just remember, it's fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah.
What is good? What is going on? And what is cracking? I'm Philly Foothills, and I am back in the Nest Out West, where I'm trying to bring you the best when it comes to Philadelphia Eagles content on YouTube. And tonight, as you can see, I got my partner in crime with me, AK Eagles from Eagles Uncensored. And I am excited because tonight we're going to talk about, well, first off, we're going to start off with a little like state of the Eagles talk here. You know, we're going to just kind of address how we each feel about, you know, the state of our division. So, you know, because there's a lot of, you know, there is some question marks about the division. Obviously, with Dak coming back from injury, with, you know, Saquon coming back from a pretty big injury as well. As you know, is Danny Pesos gonna progress out of the dumpster that we feel that he is, or is, you know, is he just gonna continue on with his pretty, you know, subpar play? So, you know, there's, and what's gonna pan out with the football team's quarterback, you know, in that situation there. So, you know, just before we get into that though, but let me let you guys get introduced to my guy here. If you're not new to his, if you are new to the channel, I should say, to this channel, please like and subscribe down below. I'm almost at 930. I'm right around there. I lost a couple subscribers, whatever. It's not a big deal, but I'm getting close to 950. So I'm on that push this summer, like I was saying, for 1,000 subscribers, and I'm getting really, really close. So please help me like and subscribe. Continue to share the content because you guys are the food and the water to the channel. And like I always say, you're the oil to the engine, which is the Nest Out West. Without you guys, each and every one of you, you're very, very important. Don't you ever forget it. And it can't be done with each and every one of you. So I'm so very thankful. And without further ado, let me introduce my guy here, Mr. AK Eagles. How you doing, man?
What's going on, my guy? How you doing, dude? Love doing these with you, man.
I do too, man. It's getting to become a really, really strong bond with you, and I'm really loving it. So yeah, let's,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
before we get into it though, let everybody know where they can find you at and what's going on new with your channel and things like that.
Yeah, man. So I am AK Eagles. You can find me at AK Eagles 88. I also started up my Instagram, you know, and that is Eagles Uncensored as well. So, you know, I'm gonna put family photos up, you know, stuff like that. I'm gonna start working on that, you know, in some of my Eagles collection. But yeah, I am also the host of the Eagles Uncensored podcast. It's where, you know, everyone can come in, give their opinion, not be judged. There is no stupid opinions. I mean, there is, but, you know, you're entitled to them. But, you know, um, I'm just blessed to have the backing that I have. You know, I always say that. You'll hear me saying that, and it is what it is. But, you know, starting on Mondays at 6 p.m., you know, I made the announcement yesterday, I think, or the day before. You know, because of the backing that I have and the community of friends that I have around me that have helped me succeed, you know, 100 subs in 1 month, you know, that's amazing. And like I said, that doesn't come from you guys, you know, it's all because of you that it happened. So, you know, I like to be the kind of guy that passes things down. And, you know, I thought of it whenever I was supporting Bird Gang yesterday, you know, trying to get him to 100 when we were doing that. And I'm going to start doing sub Mondays. And that's where any content creator from any kind, you know, whatever you're doing, I don't even care. But say you want an objective, whether you want 100, 200, 5, 1,000, you know what? I'm going to bring in my boys on Mondays at 6 p.m. You drop a comment and we will try and help you achieve your goal. you know, and that's Sub Mondays, and that's just me giving back to the community that's already given to me, you know. So that's kind of my goal for the whole Monday thing. I'm gonna call it Sub Mondays, but yeah, man, I love Eagles football, and I'm done talking because I've just wasted 5 fucking minutes. So I can't hear you, bud.
My bad. Yeah, I love the
Nope.
idea. Are we good?
Yep, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I love the idea of the Sub Monday. So yeah, I'm definitely 100% behind you, brother, on that. That's awesome, and I look forward to being a part of that with you. So kudos to you for thinking of that, and for just, that's a part of keeping it fuego, baby. So awesome
Yeah,
job of keeping it fuego. Awesome, definitely.
thank you.
Yeah,
Hey, I have some good mentors, my guy. What can I say?
I think we both do, and I've let um, people like Joey Shake 72, people like Lord Brunson. Even though we had, he had a little bit of a controversial day the other day, talking about some things, but not a big deal at
It's
all.
okay,
He's
man.
definitely entitled to his opinion.
Yeah,
Absolutely. He's still a great content creator, 100%. And yeah,
yeah,
guys like Philly 500, just guys like Philly Mike, guys like
yeah,
even the up and comers, like even the smaller guys like Joe Fresco. All these guys, they're just great guys. Philly the podcast, Tone to
yep,
Shields the second. Shout out to all these guys. They're all great. Even if I missed your
yeah,
name, I'm sorry, but if I've worked with you or if I've mentioned you before, I got much love and respect for you. So yeah,
yeah.
the I keep saying it, but I'll keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. The Eagles content community is the strongest fan base on the planet, especially when it comes to YouTube. I don't think there is one other like it. And if someone would like to compare, I would love to. I would love to hear it because I have a strong
Yeah.
argument otherwise. I have a
All I
list.
know, man, is I'm here to take this shit over. You know, that's all I know. I haven't figured it out yet. You know, I'm still contemplating on ideas, but my
Yeah.
objective is to take this whole thing over.
Oh
So,
yeah.
you know, it is what it is, man. Yeah, like I said, I have personal, you know, goals of mine, but I can do it in a proper way, and I can do it while making friends. So, you know, I'm just blessed to be a part of this community, like I said, man. And I think we all are. I think we all stand together on that, you know, and we all feed off each other. And it's like you said, those guys up top, Joey Shakes, Philly 500, all of them, they're the ones that make it possible for us. So God
Absolutely.
bless them and everything they do. I appreciate it. Seriously.
100%. I agree. I hit the wrong button. I couldn't have said it better myself. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. No, seriously. But
No, I know.
like, much respect, like I said, to all those guys, definitely. But yeah, let's
Yeah,
check in with some of the people in the live stream already. Looks like we got 9 people in here, so that's great. I just wanted to say what's up to everybody. Big Play Slay, what's going up? My nephew, how you doing, buddy? Little nephew out there. Appreciate you keeping yourself busy with your content and all that. You're doing good work. He said, "What's good? What is cracking? What is going on?" Absolutely. Keep it fuego, buddy. 100%. Coach Dante, what's going on, buddy? He said, "What up?"
coach.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Keep it a fuego. Yes, sir. Keep it fuego, guys. 100%. Yep. Philly girl with the underscore 76 without the eyes. How you doing? Thank you for chiming into the live stream.
Appreciate you. You're always around. Thank you so much for the support.
Right.
Seriously.
Jordy Fighters in the house. What's going on, Jordy? Thank you for
Jordy.
checking in, buddy. We appreciate you very much. He's always got smart things to say. I like Jordy Fighter a lot.
For sure.
I don't seriously, with the things he says, I don't disagree with a lot of the more the majority of the
Yeah.
things that come out of his mouth is factual,
You
and
know,
it's very smart. Definitely when he puts it out there.
I've never told him this, man, but you know, his voice can put my ass to sleep. I'm not even playing. You know, he's got that relaxing voice. Like I can literally turn his channel on, dude, and just listen to that guy talk. Like
Yeah,
he's just got that calm voice about him, you know. So for sure,
100%.
man. Props to you. I'm waiting to see your face, bro. I got to put a face to the name someday. It's gonna happen. Whether it's backstage or not, man, we're gonna make it happen.
That's like before you had your channel, you used to comment all the time on and it was awesome to finally put a face to the to the knowledge and to the respect that I had for a commenter and a subscriber out there. Just really cool, to really
and
see.
Now look at us, my guy. Right? And now look at us.
Right?
How far we've come.
What's going on, Sonic 2.25? How you doing? Thank you for checking in. Appreciate you. Looks like Nikki Cunningham was also here. Fitz Magic worries me, she said. He beat us while he was on a bad Bucks team, and he beat us on a bad Miami team. Both blowouts. Yeah. Well, Nikki, but the only thing you could really have in the optimistic cup there is that this is a whole new era. This is a whole new regime, and hopefully Nick Sirianni has some bad mojo for when Fitz Magic, because he has kind of been a thorn in our side. Okay, what's going on?
Yo, man, I love our chat.
I know. They're all just chatting. What's going on?
This is what I'm talking about, the Eagles, man. This is what we do. I love it.
We got it yesterday. You got him from 18 to 22. Nice. That's great.
Thank you, dude. We're gonna definitely come back in on Monday, man. I'll try and get you some more for sure.
Yeah.
Whatever I can do to help you, Stephen Joyce. I promise, but I'll do it.
Absolutely. I'm behind that 100% as well. All right. Oh, looks like One Trey Rock was in here too. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Much respect to him as well, doing his thing. You guys, if you haven't checked out One Trey Rock, please make sure you go like and subscribe to his content. He is putting out the work, and he's he's right there in Philly, so he's right there in the heart of the city. So definitely go check him out. Go like and subscribe. I guarantee you won't be disappointed with his content.
Very smart individual right there.
Same thing with Big Play Slay. He is a younger cat, but definitely he's up and coming as well, and putting out that content. So yeah, definitely go check him out. Looks like Lindy Endzone was up in here. What up, Lindy? How you doing, buddy? Much respect to Lindy Endzone, another Eagles content creator, putting out that good content. So go like and subscribe to his channel as well. All these guys are, we're all the small fish, and I definitely we're putting in that work. So we'd appreciate it if you go definitely check out all of our stuff. And
hopefully you were in here to hear about Sub Mondays, or I'll repeat it again for you. Let me know. But I know you were lost in Twitter on that one, but it was way too much to type, and I wasn't trying to do that. So let me know if you need me to re-say it or not.
Will do. Definitely. Lindy will let us know. Matthew Walsh said, "What's going on, dude?" He said, "Props to Lane Johnson and Fletcher Cox for speaking out against the BS story about Sirianni." Hell yeah, man. That's these sports analysts, these so-called sports analysts, are just driving me crazy. I've been talking about it, somewhat on Twitter lately and things like that, but it's really frustrating, after a while. Shorty Fighter said, "Thanks, AK."
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, my guy. Thank you.
That's what we like to see, and that's what we like to hear. Definitely. Thank you, Jordy. We appreciate that, and we look forward to that as well. Looks like Jay Milton from Jersey. What's going on? Hell yeah, Fly Eagles Fly. Thank you, Jay, for checking into the live stream. We really, really appreciate it. So, my guy,
there's a lot of fuck you crew in here, man.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta keep saying it. It sounds cool.
When you start off, when someone puts out as much content as you've been putting out, just doing live streams, things like that, it's not a bad thing at all. And that's the reason why a lot of like you said, a lot of the fuck you crew is here, because you've been working. You've been on almost every day lately. I think it seems like you've really been putting in a lot of work, and I really I wanted to commend you for that. You've been doing good.
Thank you. Yeah, I need to take a break here soon. My wife's getting irritated.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I'll just say that. Yeah, so that's what I was gonna. What's your thought on the current state of our division of the East? Going into this year, what are your thoughts and feelings and emotional outbursts? You have the stage.
Listen, man, this division, I know a lot of people disrespect this division, and I'm okay with that because you know what? We've also been the best for a long fucking time, too. For a long time there, the East was the talk. You know, you're going to have your ups and you're going to have your down seasons. We've held the top divisions for a long time, and now we're just going through our rough patch, and we all are. That's us, Washington, Giants, and the Cowboys. We're all going through rough patches right now, and we're all
Right.
trying to figure out who we are. But because we're all going through rough patches and because we're all trying to figure out who we are does not mean we're going to be competitive. You know, I mean, I hate to bring up the Giants, man, but you saw a lot of motivation in their defense last year. They didn't have a lot of talent on it, but they were motivated. You know, same
Good
with
point.
the Washington Redskins. They have a lot of talent, or my bad, Washington football team. They have a lot of talent on that defense, and it shined last year. And they're only going to get better. We are still a baby. We're trying to figure how to walk at this point. And but I believe we're also very underrated as a team. You know, um, so this division's going to be competitive. I have us all over 7 wins, probably. So I mean, it's going to be tight up till the very end. We're all in it in my eyes, dude. So I'm interested to see how this year plays out.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. Well, like I said, there's a lot of question marks though in our division. How long is the Fitz magic really going to last in Washington? And do you see him playing a full season for them this year?
Kind of has to. Who do they got? Heineke?
Right.
I mean, is that really what you're going to throw in there? I listen. I love Fitzy as an option for a backup for us. But as a starter, dude, he's too inconsistent. Like he'll come out and throw for like 300 to 500 yards one week, and then completely throw for like 120 and 2 interceptions the next. He. It just all depends on what Fitz magic you're going to get that week. To be
Yeah.
honest, So I'm not really worried about Washington, but I mean, because like I said yesterday, we've seen that Jalen Hurts can handle that defense last year. Yeah, I mean, if you look at that Washington game, man, I almost said the R word again. If you look at that Washington team, dude, they were dirty last year, and Hurts was so calm. Like he was really calm. He didn't let it get to him. So I don't think that defensive line is really going to give him that much hassle. I mean, especially since our O line is going to be better than what it was last year anyway. So, nah, man, I don't know. Like I said, it's going to be close, but we're all going to be battling, man. It's going to be a grind.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with you because well, like I think three teams. It's going to be a dogfight pretty much. I don't know the amount of injury that Saquon had to his knee. That's just that kind of worries me. And I know
Yeah.
you're very familiar with Saquon. Being a Penn State fan, so you know how much tread is on those. Has been it definitely is coming off those tires at this point in his career. And running backs just have a small shelf life as it is in the NFL. So you know the knee is going to be big for him because that's where a lot of his definitely a lot of his power is in his legs. I mean, his legs are like tree trunks, so it's going to be definitely that a lot of pressure is going to be on him because that offense just didn't run the same without him last year.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. And, I loved watching Saquon. I did at Penn State. He was an amazing halfback for us. I mean, hell, man, we've had some greats come through. You know, Curtis Enos, Priest Holmes. Like we've had so many great halfbacks come through PSU.
Yeah.
But Saquon's a different monster. I mean, he truly was. But we used him over 2,000 times at Penn State. That's a lot of times. Okay.
Yeah.
And because who Saquon is, now I'm not going to bash Saquon as a Giant because, I mean, I do give him his credit where it's due, you know. That team probably wouldn't be as good without him. So, I mean, and we all kind of saw that last year. You know, he makes that offense. But the one thing you have to be worried about with Saquon is, dude, he relies on his knees. Like they are his weapons. You saw what the ACL tear did to Carson Wentz.
Right.
I mean, I want to say, yeah, this kid's a monster and he can bounce back from anything, but dude, ACLs are serious, and he uses his jukes a lot, his spins, his hurdles, you know, his stop and goes. You don't know how this ACL is going to hold up. So I want to give him like praises and say, yeah, he's going to be fine, but I don't know that.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And like it's the same thing with Dak. You know, is Dak going to be able to respond so quickly from such a horrific injury? You know that's it's one thing to you know, to break an ankle, but that was a compound fracture. That was nasty. I mean, his foot was pointing the wrong way, and I just, you know, a lot of people want to say that, you know, that Dak's not a scrambling quarterback, but that's a part of his game, definitely, I think. And if you ask him to sit in the pocket too much, I don't know if it's gonna you know, if it's gonna play out very well for the Cowboys this year.
You know, I agree. I laughed whenever I heard 5,000 yards for Dak. Hell, I even laughed when I heard 14-2. But yeah, dude, I've torn just my Achilles tendon, you know, and that affected me in a big way in sports. Okay. Um, this man's toes were smiling up at him, you know, like they were literally looking at him in the face. He snapped his ankle completely the wrong way. You know, that's not easy to come back from. I mean, I get it. These guys have the best medical that you can get. They have the best treatments you can get. But in the end, man, a foot's a foot, you know, and you got to realize too, being a quarterback, you got a bunch of fat linemen around you. And if one of them roll on that ankle the wrong way, who's to say it don't give? You know, once you break that ankle, that's a weak spot. It's, you know, you went from 100% to 90%. Even fully healed, you're at 90% because the bone's weaker at that point of that break.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's only going to take one big dude falling on it wrong or him going to scramble and somebody twists it the wrong way, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sit here and tell me you are 100% convinced he's going to be okay.
Facts. No, I mean, you're right. You're absolutely right, because it's the same. You know, we're not trying to pick on the rest of the division. We've been talking Eagles so much recently. Anybody, if you're new to the content, you know, you're new to my channel, or if you're new to Eagles Uncensored, my man here, AK Eagles. Definitely, we've been talking. Like I said, we've been talking Eagles till we're you know, literally green in the face. So we're talking, you know, state of our division right now. So it's not like we're trying to pick on, you know, our division rivals. But, we're just, you know, trying to tell it out as it is. You know.
Yo, Philly Fresh, thank you for coming in, my guy. Appreciate you so much, man.
The General, what's going on? Yo, that. Yes, sir. What's going on, dude? How you doing? We appreciate you. Absolutely. He's been chiming in on the live streams lately, so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to working more with him in the future. Been trying to get him on the channel. So, General, definitely hit me up. We're gonna do a collab soon. either way, whether you want to come on the Nest or you want to have me on your channel, I want to definitely want to work with you, sir, and you soon, sir, because it's definitely. I've been watching your channel for quite a long time, and I definitely respect your work. So definitely salute to you. And like my man here said, thank you for chiming into the channel. Let me do something. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, thank you everybody for that's that's joined into the live stream already. Looks like we got Jason Wall. He said 100% not true. Never break a bone in the exact same place twice because it's the stronger at the same point of the break from the calcium where it heals. Yeah.
All
right.
Well, that's fine. We'll see.
We'll definitely take your word for it because we're definitely not any doctors on here. So
No. All I gotta say is we'll see, man. I mean,
yeah, 100%. And we're just gonna there's so much wait and see with this, with our team in this division, everything. So I think we pretty much touched on the state of the East. So where do you want to start with our record predictions? You want to start with the New York Football Giants?
let's start with the Cowboys.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to piss some people off, I think.
All right. So the Cowboys week 1 are at Tampa Bay. I definitely have them as soon as I seen this, with all the pieces that Tampa Bay is bringing back and things like that. I was pretty sure that Tom Brady's going to be victorious week 1. So I have the Cowboys taking the L week 1. What about you?
Yep.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, I think the Bucks are good. I think the defending champs are going to come out too strong, and it's not in Jerry World, so that home crowd's going to be ferocious. Coming off of a championship win, so yeah, I think I don't give the Cowboys much of a shot in that game, and so week 2, so they have 10 days off because they play on the first Thursday. They're the opening game, so they have 10 days off, and then they play the Chargers. And that's another away game. So that's in LA. What do you think in that game?
All right. I really like Justin Herbert a lot. Like he showed a lot last year. And the only reason I'm giving the Chargers this win is because what defense is going to stop them? Chargers have a defense. They have offensive weapons. I can't say that for Dallas. Yeah, they got a good offense. You can score 50 points, but if you can't stop anybody, how are you going to win? So I kind of got to lean towards the Chargers a little bit on this.
No, I agree with you because I think Justin Herbert's tear is going to continue, and I don't really feel that Dallas has addressed their issues at corner. So I think he's going to be able to, have a huge game against them, and that home crowd in LA is going to be rocking. I think they're excited about Justin Herbert. So yeah, I think I'm agreeing with you.
Don't they get a new stadium too?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they do.
So they're going to be energized just for that, man. They're not going to want to lose in their brand new home. I mean,
right? And I'm not sure of the Chargers week 1, but that could be their their opening home game. So if they're away week 1, then that's definitely their opening home game. And like you said, they're not going to want to lose that. So we both have the Cowboys 0-2 at this point. And then I have Dallas beating us on the 27th of September. It's a home game in Dallas. I think that's going to be a really, really close one. I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna possibly come down to, you know, turnovers in that game, and we might have one or two more than we can withstand. So I think Dallas is going to get us in week 3. What about you?
I have us taking the win here, but I'll explain that once we get to our roster. Why?
Okay,
Or
that's
our schedule, I mean, sorry.
yeah,
Not
that's
roster.
okay. So you have it. You have the Eagles winning, and you have Dallas taking the loss. So you have Dallas at 0-3 right
Yep.
now. Okay. All right. So then Dallas stays home the following week, and then they have the Panthers at home. I think Dallas
That's a
is.
win.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a win for them as well. I don't think. I'm not a big Sam Darnold guy right now. At this point, he hasn't shown me anything to prove that he's going to succeed at the NFL level. So until he does, not going to put my eggs into that basket at all. When it comes to him or that team. So I think they're going to be at the bottom of the division towards that definitely. So yeah, I give the Cowboys a W as well. Week 4 against the Panthers. So I have them at 2-2. You have them. That's their first win for you. So you have them at 1-3. Okay. We try to keep track of that in my head here. And then the next week they are home again. So 3 home games in a row. It's their second division game against the New York Football Giants. What do you think about that game?
Ooh.
They got the Giants at home coming off their first win for you. So they're 1-3. So they're going to be kind of.
I'm going to give them that one. Yeah, I'm going to give them that one because I don't know if the chemistry is going to be there for the Giants yet. So I'm going to give them that one. They do have a really good defense, though. The Giants do. They could possibly be top 10 in the top 10 of defenses this year. So, but I still think they got enough weapons to win that game. So, yeah, I got to give them the double on that one.
Got you. Yeah, I too think Dallas will hold home court against the G-men. I like you said, I don't know if Saquon's going to be fully going by that point or not, and I don't like I said I don't know. I just don't think I don't. Overall, I don't think if the Giants put too much pressure on Daniel Jones, then they're gonna fail quickly. So yeah, I have the Cowboys winning as well. So I have the Cowboys at this point. I have them 3-2, and you have them at 2-3.
2-3. Yep. And let me make something very clear here, real quick. I will take a broken ankle Dak over a Danny Dimes any day. I'm just making that point very clear. So that's another reason why I give him that win. I don't trust Daniel Jones on that one. I can't trust Daniel. Give me one reason why I should.
Right. I agree with you. No, I agree with you. So then they have to travel to New England and play in New England. What do you think about that game? It might be Mac Jones at quarterback at that point. It might.
I'm going to give him that one. I'm going to give him that one.
And then the Cowboys are going to go into Gillette and get the win?
Yeah. I'm going to give them that one.
Yeah, I have it marked down as a W as well. So yeah, so then the following week, because I think either way, I think the Cowboys will. I just don't. The Patriots don't have a whole lot of weapons at this point, and like I just said, who's going to be their quarterback? And if it's Mac Jones, I mean, you're talking about a rookie. That's all. That could be possibly his first start. Maybe who knows? Yep. We'll just have to wait and see. But I don't see the.
And what Nelson Aguilar are you getting? That's the other question. Are you getting the Nelson Aguilar from the Raiders, or are you getting the one from the Eagles? You got to answer that too.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Definitely. And Yeah, I'm not a firm believer in either one of their quarterbacks. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
the Cowboys get the win there as well. So then the next week they go, they have to travel to Minnesota. Ooh, that's going to be a tough game. What do you think about that game? Minnesota's going to be competitive in that division. I really think they are. They got a strong run game. I'm not super high on Kirk Cousins, but I mean, what do you think?
I got to give them a loss on that, man. I think Dalvin Cook is coming back with a vengeance this year. We saw what Justin Jefferson can do. Um, this is what Kurt's last year of his contract, right? So he's kind of, you got to prove it now or get the hell out, you know? So, yeah, dude, I have to give them the W on this. And not just that, but Miami or Minnesota, their defense, I'm going to say, is going to be better than Dallas's. So, yeah, I got to give that one to Minnesota.
Okay, and yeah, I too have Dallas going to Minnesota, taking the L. I think I think the combination of the receivers that they have with the emergence of Jefferson and like you said, Dalvin Cook, he's definitely going to be serving it up. In the ground game, and that guy likes to eat a lot more, and
Yep.
he's been eating a lot more recently than Zeke. So yeah, I'll definitely take the Vikings in that game as well.
Can't forget Thielen. And what's their second string halfback too? McKinney or whatever his name is. He's actually a pretty damn good second string halfback. He's a nice 1-2 punch for Cook. I
Yeah,
forget. It starts with like a MC something. I don't know, but
yeah,
yeah, he's actually a good backup to him. So
yeah. I know who you're talking about, and yeah, I think you're close with the name. You're definitely on that one. But you're right, he is a good backup for sure. They have a good 1-2 punch. So then in the following week, you're keeping track of your wins and
yep,
losses, right? Okay.
I got him at 3-4 right now.
Got
Three
you.
wins,
I
four
got
losses.
everything written down for me. So cool.
Okay.
Awesome. So then the next week they're home against the Denver Broncos, and whether it's Drew Lock, whether it's Teddy Bridgewater, I'm not super high in the Broncos this year. I think they're going to be towards the bottom of that division. Definitely, they're probably actually going to be. I think they're going to be in last in that division this year. Um, they're neither one of those quarterbacks do it for me at all. I'm not a Drew Lock guy. I'm not a Teddy Bridgewater guy. I think Teddy Bridgewater was a lot better before he had that major injury, but it is what it is. And yeah, I mean, what do you think about that matchup for the Cowboys against the Broncos?
I agree with you. I don't like their quarterback situation, but I do have Teddy Bridgewater starting week 1. I don't see Drew Lock taking this team from Teddy. He proved last year he's a game management quarterback. He's not who he used to be. He's not that elite threat, that he was in Minnesota with his running, but he can still get the job done to a point, and he's definitely, I feel, a lot more uh, consistent than Drew Lock. So I have him starting week 1, but I still got to give it to Dallas on this because they have too many weapons offensively. So
Yeah, I think so too. And if it was in Denver, it might be a different story. Just like maybe, it's obviously going
yeah,
to depend on how like you said. I think Teddy. It's going to be Ted Brady. It's going to be Bridgewater's team, and it's all going to be dependent on how he kind of gels with that offense. And they do have some weapons on that offense. It's not that. It's just you live and die by the quarterback's play. We all know that in the NFL. So
yeah,
they can only you're only going to go as far as your quarterback's going to take you. So yeah, we both have the Cowboys getting the W against the Broncos, and then they stay home against the Atlanta Falcons. And I'm not super high on the Atlanta Falcons this year. I know a lot of people are because of Kyle Pitts, but like
yeah.
we all know, Julio Jones is not there anymore. Matt Ryan is definitely on the back nine of his career, and he's never been a an elite quarterback in my opinion, even close to. So
Yeah.
you know, I have the Cowboys getting the win at home. against the Falcons. What about you?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, I really like Kyle Pitts, but I just don't think Matt Ryan's the quarterback for him. Getting rid of Julio, I think, was really bad for them. I mean, but I whatever. It's not my team. I don't give a shit. But all in all, though, man, what you're gonna rely on Todd Gurley as your halfback? No,
Right?
like no, and their offensive line isn't that good anymore.
There's
You
a reason why.
know,
There's a reason why the Rams got rid of Gurley. He's not what he used
yeah.
to be. Really, not even close to
So
it.
yeah, I just don't see Atlanta being able to keep up, man. I don't. So yeah, Dallas gets the win on this one.
Okay, cool. So we're in agreement on that. So the next week they have to. Oh, this next week's gonna be tough for Dallas. They have to go to Kansas City and play the defending AFC champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. They're gonna get. I think they're gonna get blown out. I think Andy Reid. He has a spot in his heart where he still hates the Cowboys.
Oh yeah,
He's still got a green spot in his heart. So definitely I think he's gonna stick it to the Cowboys. And yeah, I see the Chiefs winning by probably
landslide.
17 points. 17 points, and
Yeah.
it'll be bigger than that during the game. I think. Yeah, I don't give Dallas.
Dallas, come at me if you want. I don't give a shit. But I have one question: who the fuck's you got stopping Tyreek Hill? Diggs? I'll laugh right in your fucking face. That ain't gonna happen. Diggs ain't stopping Tyreek Hill. How you stopping him? Tell me.
You're not. And who are you going to stop? Who are you going to use to stop Travis Kelce too? They have a multitude of weapons for sure. And yeah, I think Kansas City is going to be dangerous once again. So yeah, I have Dallas taking the L in old KC. I think we're in agreement on that.
So right now I have them at 5-5, just so you know.
Okay. Yep. And right now I have them at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I do too. Yeah, I think we both have them at 5-5. Okay. So the next week they go. It's a short week. So I think this next week is it's probably it's Thanksgiving. They're home against the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders. What do you think about that game? They're going to be coming off a big loss. They're home on a short week.
I'm giving it to him, man, because you know what? I have no fucking faith in Gruden, dude. Like, he has fucked that team all up. And getting rid of 3 offensive linemen in the offseason, dude, nah. I'm sorry, dude. Like, you got weapons, don't get me wrong. Like, you have some good players on that Raiders team, but you ain't got enough.
Right.
Like, there's no way, man. It's sad because, man, Gruden could have done so good there. He's just in it for the money, man, and he's going to get out, No, I have Dallas taking this win, man. I do.
I gotta show you guys something really, really cute. Hold on one second.
All right. Oh.
He's literally sleeping.
Yo, that's a beautiful cat.
That's Frank.
Wow. Is he gray or is he white?
No, he's orange actually. It's probably just the lighting.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the lighting.
Okay. I have an orange cat too. See, dude, we were meant to do this shit. We were meant to be friends.
Yeah, we were.
I can't even show you my cat. He's not even around right now. But I got a Garfield cat.
That's awesome. So like a short, like a short haired with like the tiger striping.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he just went and he just plopped right there and put his head on the. That's a rock that he had his head on. He's hot right now. I think he wanted something cool to lay on, so he just plopped right there. I had to show you guys. Everybody, if you guys have followed if you guys follow me on Instagram at all, you guys know that I post a bunch of pictures of all my animals, of all my cats and dogs. So I'm a big animal lover here. out here in the nest out west. So definitely, that's a big part of who I am for sure. But yeah, so yeah, I have the Cowboys getting the win at home against the Vegas Raiders as well. I think they're going to be one to bounce back
Yeah.
from that ass kicking that they're going to take from the Chiefs. And yeah, I don't think the Raiders are going to be relying a lot on their running game this year. And I don't know how I'm just not in tune with them a lot. I don't know how good their offensive line is, but they better be improved from last year, or
Yeah.
they're not getting very far. So yeah, the
I don't even know who their fucking wide receivers are, man. They got rid of Aguilar. Who's there? That I know they got that one dude that plays in the slot. What's it? But who do they got to throw to?
Yeah, they got they got that kid that they drafted the not yeah the last year, right? The that Bush, right? Isn't that his last name? Or maybe I'm misquote.
I'm thinking about the white dude that plays in the slot.
Okay,
He's got a
I
weird last name too.
the year
Somebody
CD
can help me out.
the year CD Lamb got drafted, they got a guy that was supposed to be pretty good, but he's been okay, but not anything great. I think he might have been injured a little bit too, but I just can't think of his name right now.
Hunter Winthrop. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, what the hell is that though? You know what I mean? Like, okay.
and yeah, I mean, and I think we've all seen, for the most part, I think we've seen a Derek Carr ceiling, so not super impressed with that either. And that's what they're rocking with again this year. So yeah, the Raiders are going to be definitely beatable. We both have the Cowboys getting the W at home. The next week they have to go to the Big Easy. Wow, that's going to be a tough game in New Orleans. What do you think about that game?
I give it to them because you know what? There's no more Drew Brees. They lost a lot of that defense due to Cap. You want me to trust Jameis Winston? No, thank you. What Hill? No, thank you. I mean, yeah, their defense, Dallas's defense isn't that good, but dude, the way that defense got decimated last year or this offseason because of Cap, Dallas should be able to take advantage of that. You know, they should. They got enough weapons.
Yeah, I mean the Superdome, or they where the Saints play there in the Big Easy, is always a really really tough place to play. It's and Sean Payton always keeps his teams very very competitive. And I saw a pretty good improvement in my opinion. For Jameis Winston, coming from that 30 plus interception season that he had with the Buccaneers under Bruce Arians. So I think I'm thinking that Sean Payton might have him headed in the right direction. So I'm actually going to give the Saints the win here and give the Cowboys the L.
Okay.
Yeah,
man, we got to remember this shit and look back on it later.
I definitely have all my notebooks. I'll keep them for sure. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't have like a notebook you're using, definitely like make a folder and put all your notes in it and stuff like that. We'll keep it all.
I got this thing. It's full of notes.
There you go. Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
Yep.
So then the next week they have to go. They're still away. They have to go to Washington and play the football team on the 12th of December. That's my dad's birthday. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Calvin K. Absolutely. Yeah, they 12/12. That's my late dad's birthday, and that date always carries a special meaning for me. But what do you think what do you think about that game for Dallas and against the football team in Washington?
I'm going to give them a loss. And that's because I don't know if you're going to contain Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry. Their halfback, for Washington isn't that bad. He proved that last year. Fitzy might. They're at home. There's going to be a lot of energy there. He could mess this up, but I'll give him the win on this. And plus, that defense is pretty damn good. So, yeah, I'll give it to him. I'll give him a loss on that one in Washington.
Yeah. That's the name I was thinking of. The Raiders receiver, Henry Ruggs, the third. That's the guy.
Oh, yeah, Ruggs. And I was thinking of Renfro. Hunter Renfro. Yeah, so they do but I mean, you got to develop them guys still.
Yeah.
They're still young. So,
and like I said earlier, you live and die by the play of your quarterback. We all know that in the NFL. So we're not believers in Derek Carr very much here either in the nest at all. So yeah, in the football team, yeah, I think their defense is going to be scary. Good again, especially that defensive line. Even losing Kerrigan, it's really not going to affect them very much. But a lot of people that, speaking of Ryan Kerrigan real quick, a lot of people that want to say that he's done. I don't think they realize that guy only played 30-something%. I think it was only like 33% of the snaps last year, and the dude still almost had 6 sacks. So I mean, let's give credit where credit's due. And just age doesn't necessarily mean as much anymore. I mean, damn, look at guys like Tom Brady. I mean, I know it's not near the same position or anything like that, but these guys are taking really good care of their bodies, and with the science and things behind nutrition and all that, and guys are playing longer and longer. So I think Big Kerrigan's still got a good 2 or 3 years left in him, don't you?
Oh hell yes, my guy! Oh my God, are you serious? He sat behind 2 premier growing pass rushers in the NFL. They're going to be the top of their game.
Yeah.
I mean, of course he sat behind them, but that don't mean he's done. Hell no. No. Like, dude, he's our new Chris Long, no doubt. Like, no.
You took the words right out of his mouth. Was Chris Long done when we got him? Absolutely not.
No.
Hell no. He still had a lot in the tank, and I think Kerrigan's still got even more in the tank than Chris Long did when we got him, and that's saying quite a bit.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't think Kerrigan's even close to being done.
No.
So
I love his energy, dude. His energy is amazing, man.
Yeah, and I think Washington's their ground game is strong enough to get them the win against Dallas that week. This week that we're talking about as well. So I'm gonna have to get Dallas another L as well. I think we're agreeing on that. So the next week. And the next week, they might just be staying out. They might just be staying out east. I don't know, because the next following week they're in New York playing against the Giants. What do you think about that game?
Is this the second time?
Yes. Yeah, I had the Cowboys winning at home against the Giants, and I'm not sure if you did too, but I did.
No, I did, and this is where they take the L on the Giants.
Okay. Got you. So you think by then Saquon's going to be rocking and rolling?
Yeah. Plus, like I said, you got to give him and Galladay time to get some, reps in and chemistry, and we all know Slayton can be a good weapon for him. And if Saquon's still healthy, and like I said, they might have a top 10 defense this year. So yeah, I'll give them the loss there because Giants are home. So
yeah, I mean, I definitely understand the thought process on that for sure. I have Dallas. I have Dallas sweeping the Giants this year. I think they're gonna be able to. I think they're going to be able to corral Barkley enough to put the game into Danny's hands, and I think that's going to be the recipe for disaster for New York. So I have Dallas.
You're right. They did get Parsons. He should be an upgrade for that linebacking core to hold him enough. I mean, if Parsons is as good as what he seems to be,
right,
Saquon should have a pretty rough time. damn it, I want to change it, but I'm not going to. I'm still going to stick with it.
Okay, cool. So then the next week they're back home against the. So a lot of their division games are backloaded too. So the next week they're home against the football team. Wow, they play the football team twice in 3 weeks. That's kind of weird for a division, but that's what it is. What it is, I guess. So they're home
And
against.
you said they're at home.
Yeah,
I'll give them a win there. That's
gotcha.
where Fitzy's going to screw up.
Yeah, and I don't know. At that point, it might not even be Fitzy because he's had issues with inconsistent play, injuries, things like that. So I'm going to give Dallas the W as well at home against the football team. I think it'll be
Yep.
close, but the football I think Dallas will have just too many weapons for the football team's back end definitely to slow down. So I give Dallas the win there. So the next week they're home again against the Arizona Cardinals. What do you think about that game?
They lose it.
Really? Okay. Reasoning behind that?
You have DeAndre Hopkins and AJ Green. What are you going to do? And then they got their halfback, the guy from the Miami Dolphins that they got last year, Drake, I think it is. Kenyon Drake is still there.
Yep.
He's a beast. And I mean, like, they got J.J. Watt. He's going to be a rotational piece for that defensive line. Hassan Riddick went off at the end of last year. Thank you for coming in, Joey Shakes. Appreciate you, my guy.
Absolutely.
But they have Hassan Riddick. He had 5 sacks at the end of last year in one game against the Giants. He started going off. So if he continues to develop and if Jordan Hicks stays healthy, Peters is still there. Dude, they got a really good defense. And like I said, AJ Green only helped out Hopkins. He really only did help out Hopkins. And then they have their slot guy. What's his face? The real speedster dude. Yeah, I don't know all of them, but he's a threat. So yeah, dude, I have to give it to Arizona there.
Got you. So I actually have. So you have Arizona going in Dallas and winning. Okay. So actually I have Dallas beating the Cardinals, and I think it'll be a shootout with with Dallas just having a little more in the tank than Arizona. I think there's kind of a recipe out right now how to beat Kyler, and I think teams are going to continue to explore that recipe. So I think the Dallas will have enough. I think Hopkins will have a big game, like you said. Don't get me wrong, especially against that secondary the way it stands right now in Little D, I should say.
By the way, that slot receiver I was thinking of, thank you, Coach. I appreciate you, my guy. I just seen that in there. It's Christian Kirk.
Yes.
Kirk's a badass motherfucker, man. So you got 3 good receivers. Like, how's Dallas going to stop them? As we speak right now, how are they going to stop that? That's a hell of a combination. Then you got Drake in the backfield and Kyler Murray can scramble. Good fucking luck, dude.
Hey, you're making a strong argument. You're making me want to change mine too, but I'm going to leave it like it is. So
that's fine.
Yeah. So the next week, they end the year in almighty Philadelphia. So what do you think about that game? That's going to be that may very well be for the fucking division. The last game of the year in Philly. The fucking crowd's going to be nuts. What do you think about this game, my friend?
I give them the win because you know what? We're sitting our guys for the playoffs. And I already did my my schedule yesterday, so you'll all see what I mean whenever we get there. But yeah, no, we're resting that week, so that's why they get that dub.
Okay. So you have us. Because you had us beating them in Dallas, right? Week 3.
Week 3. Yep.
Got you. So you have us splitting. Okay. So what? My final record prediction for the Dallas Cowboys this year in 2021, I feel it's going to be 10-7. What do you have them looking at?
9-8.
9-8. Yeah, so we're about a game difference. Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. That's cool.
Yes, it is. Dude,
So,
you make my job easy, man. We think alike, so
same
it's
here.
always easy.
Same here, brother. I feel the same way. So let's go to the football giants now.
All right.
All right. And week one, they are at home against the Denver Broncos. You got them a win or a loss for them?
Oh, I'll give them a win.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win at home too. Week one against Denver. Uh, Teddy Bridgewater will be his first game in that new offense.
Yeah.
So definitely, I think there'll probably be some bumps in the road for Denver there, and Saquon will probably come out looking good more than likely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I give the Giants the win week one as well. So week two, it's a short week. It's a
Wait,
Thursday.
wait, wait. Are we doing Washington or Giants?
We're doing the Giants.
Oh shit. Okay, I thought you said Washington. My bad.
No, it's all good. I said probably because I said the football Giants. That's probably why you threw
Oh,
what
okay, okay.
football.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah. The Broncos. Yeah. So we both have them. We both have the
Yep.
Giants winning week one against the Broncos at home. Week 2
Mhm.
is a short week. It's a Thursday night game. They're at Washington football team. I have them taking the L here. Division game week 2. Man, I wish we could have got a division game against the Giants
Yeah.
early in the year,
Man, that one's tough, dude.
right? Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to Washington just because, like I said, chemistry between Galladay and Daniel, and just everything right now. I'll give that. Yeah, I'll give them a loss there. I'm with you on that one. I'll give it to Washington only because of that defense. It didn't change. They're still the same. So just for right now, I'll give them that L.
yeah, because their defensive linemen are. It's not like they're just all pass rushers. They can stop the run pretty damn well too. So you pick your poison with them. They're gonna corral Saquon enough, and they're gonna get to Peso. So yeah, I think we both have the Giants taking the L there. So
Yeah,
the next week they're home against the Atlanta Falcons. I have
I'll give
them.
them a dub.
Yeah, I have them getting the dub there as well. I don't think I think we're both not super high on the Falcons this year, especially with Ryan,
Yeah,
at home. So yeah, unless they make a change at quarterback, then I don't think the Falcons are going to be very good this year. Okay, so week 4. So far I have the Giants at 2-1, so they're not looking too bad.
yeah.
They,
Me too.
yeah. So the week 4 though they go to New Orleans. What do you think about that game? I know no Drew Brees, but they got to go. They got to go to. It's a hostile place to play.
I'll give them a loss there. Because they still got Alvin Kamara. They still got Thomas. They got weapons on that offense. And it's like you said, Sean Payton, he's a hell of a coach, man. Can he do it without Drew Brees? That still remains to be seen. But like you said, he will have his guys ready. I can, yeah, I'll give him an L.
For sure. Yeah, I think I'm in agreement with you. I think, like I said earlier, I think New Orleans is going to be more competitive than a lot of people are giving them credit with Drew Brees departing. But I think, yeah, I think the Saints get the W, and that puts us, I think, both at 2-2, right? For the
Yep.
Giants
Yep.
going into Week 5 against the Cowboys in Dallas. What do you think about that game?
Loss. I give him a loss in Dallas. Like I said, I think Parsons can stop Saquon. I mean, he's a freak athlete. As long as they can cut Saquon out, dude. I laugh at Danny Dimes' arm. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
But
yeah, and I think we kind of covered that one with when we went over the Cowboys schedule. So yeah,
yeah,
I have I have the I have the football Giants The New York Football Giants taking the L against the Cowboys as well. And the next week they're home against the LA Rams. I think they're going to take another L. I think the Rams are going to win. I honestly think the Rams are going to win the NFC East, or I should say the NFC West. I'm going to get a lot of shit from some of my 49er fans that are friends, but you know what? It is what it is. I think Stafford's going to be a really, really good fit in LA.
Yeah, dude, I hate to tell you this, man, but I think the Rams are going to stomp a mud hole in the Giants on this game. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm probably going to catch a lot of shit from my Giant friends that are, podcasters. And if they're watching, I apologize, but do not sleep on these Rams, man. Do not sleep on them. But yeah, they're taking the L.
Yeah, man, I think McVay finally got his quarterback, so watch out. Yeah, I think the Rams are going to be pretty good this year. So yeah, so we both have the Giants taking the L at home against LA, and then the next week they're still at home, but they have the Carolina Panthers coming to New York to Get a Life Stadium. So what do you think about that one?
I'll give them the dub. I just can't trust in, like you said, man. This Panther team, dude, after they lost Cam and after they lost Kuechly, they're in trouble. They lost two really good players. We don't know if Christian McCaffrey can do it without Cam. We haven't seen it yet. He was injured last year. So, and Sam Darnold is not fucking Cam. So, before you had to worry about Cam's legs, you had to worry about his arm, which made it easier for Christian McCaffrey. You ain't worried about fucking Sam Darnold running anywhere. Yeah, he can go. We've seen it. He can go if he wants to, but 90% of the time he ain't going to go anywhere, so.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I don't know if you saw that, but JC Eagles Talk he just chimed in a second ago. What's going on, my man? Definitely go like and subscribe to his content. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, make sure you go do so. It's the same as it shows up there. It's JC Eagles Talk, and another great Eagles content provider.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I'm not I think we've talked about the Panthers already. So yeah, I'm not super high on the Panthers. So I'm gonna give the Giants the W at home as well. So the next week they're away. They got to go to Kansas City. That is a fat L for the New York Giants. I'm sorry, Giants fans. I'm trying to give you the legitimately honest content right now, and there is no way in hell, unless Patrick Mahomes is not the quarterback, or unless they're missing one of their main weapons, something like that. There's no way in hell the Giants are going into Kansas City and getting a win there.
You're so gonna fucking hate me for this shit.
No.
Yeah. This is my upset, dude. I'm telling you, because, listen, they don't have Frank Clark, man. He's a felony. Like, Frank Clark is done. Like, I don't see him playing. And that was a huge part of their defensive line. Okay? They have Zeke Elliott. That still remains to be seen, but we have seen he can be a force. This defense has weaknesses. Let's not lie about that. Kansas City's defense is decent, but they're not top notch. They can still use some pieces. And at this point, Giants, Saquon should be on it. Galladay, if he's still healthy, the chemistry should start developing right there. They have a really good defense, man. I'm telling you, they might be able to pull this one off because of their defense. So I'm gonna give the Giants a bust right here, or a bust win. But yeah, it's my upset for them. So
wow, so you
hate me if you want, but it is what it is.
No,
they can do it.
We want you to be honest. So definitely. But that's crazy. So you're picking the Giants to go into Kansas City and get a W. Well, that gives me hope to that we're going to be able to beat Kansas City and Philadelphia then, because if the Giants can beat them in Kansas City, then I mean, shit, why can't we beat them in Philly?
Now listen,
Well, we'll talk
I'll
about
do
the
that.
Eagles schedule,
Okay.
but go ahead
Okay.
if you're going to
No,
say
I was gonna do the spoiler because
okay.
I'll just give you a little leeway. I do have us losing to Kansas City, okay, but I have us beating Tampa, so
Okay.
that should make up for that.
Okay.
Because I listen, Jalen Hurts is gonna beat Tom Brady. I'm telling you this right now. I'm telling you, that's my fucking upset for us. So you can hate me about us losing to Kansas City, but we do beat Tampa in my mind. So,
Got you.
but we'll get to that. So,
Yeah, absolutely. So the next week they're back home against the Las Vegas Raiders. I have them getting the W here. I think they're going
yeah,
to be able to hold home court against the Raiders. What about you?
yeah, I agree.
Okay. So the next week they're at Tampa Bay against the defending champs. I have them taking the L.
Yeah, same here.
Even
But
though
right now, they're in the same position that I had Dallas in. They're at 5-5 by week 10.
even though that could be kind of that possibly could be a trap game for Tampa Bay, because New York's they're going to be coming off a bye. It looks like they play the Raiders on the 7th, and they don't play the Bucks until the 22nd of November. So they have
Yeah,
it looks like that's their bye. They're going to be they're definitely going to be rested. But I still have Tampa Bay beating them in Tampa. I have New York taking the L there.
show me a flaw in that defense.
In Tampa, I know,
Yeah,
right?
show me a flaw. They should be able to contain Saquon. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They have 3 great linebackers, man. There's no reason Saquon should run on that defense.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so the next week they're at home against us, against the Philadelphia Eagles, and I have the Eagles winning in Get a Life Stadium. I think we're gonna have a balanced attack enough to be able to put up more points than Danny Pesos and company. And I think our defense is going to be like what we I think our defense is going to be our strong suit. I really do. I know a lot of people are excited to see Jalen and Devontae, but I really think our defense is going to be our driving force this year. I have a
You
feeling.
said this was in New York?
It's yes, exactly. Yep, it's a home game against the Philadelphia Eagles for the New York Giants. That's correct.
I'm going to give it to the Giants this one because I have us splitting anyway. So,
Okay, got you. All right,
but I do have a surprise.
I kind of do too. So the next week they go to
Cool.
Miami, and I think that's going to be tough because of the humidity. The things like that. Even later in the year, there's still going to be a fair. Things like it gets real sticky down there in Miami. So but I have the Dolphins. I have the Dolphins winning. Oh no, wait,
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry. I marked that wrong. No, that's my spoiler. I have the Giants going to. No. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm looking at the wrong week. Yeah, the Giants are going to Miami and taking the L. My bad.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there, man. Because you know what? Brian Flores got this team on lock, dude. Like, he has really turned this organization around. And they did so well last year with makeshift QBs going in and out, swapping back and forth, and they still won 10 games. Like,
Yeah.
so, they got a really good thing going in Miami, dude. So, yeah, I'm with you. They take the loss here because I actually have Miami as a dark horse making the playoffs this year. So, yeah,
I could
they're taking the L.
I could definitely see that happening. I don't want it to happen because obviously the worse Miami does, the better of a draft pick that we're going to get out of them.
Yeah.
We hold on to that draft pick, which I think we're going to. But so we both have them taking the L in Miami. And then the next week they have to go to LA and play the Chargers. That's gonna be I think that'd be a pretty fun game to watch.
That is.
For some reason, I think Saquon's gonna have a really, really big game that game. And I have the football Giants upsetting the Chargers in LA. Getting the dub.
I have them taking a loss, man. You got Bosa.
Yeah.
Bosa's the beast, man. They got a really good defense as well. I know the Giants have a really good defense, but dude, I'm telling you, man, Herbert is no joke. Like, do not sleep on this guy. I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna have an MVP season, dude, but he's still good. Like, so don't sleep on him. But yeah, like I said, man, I have the Chargers taking this one.
Got you. Okay. So that was my upset. Definitely with the Giants getting the W in LA. So the next week they're back home against the Cowboys. I have them taking an L against the Cowboys.
Where's it at?
It's in New York.
I'm giving them a dub.
Okay. Got you. Now does that match up with your Cowboys prediction? I think it did. Yeah. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the next week, it's like it's the day after Christmas on the 26th of December. They're in Philadelphia to play against our Philadelphia Eagles.
And that's our dub.
Yep. I have the Giants taking the L as well. I think we'll be able to contain Saquon with the linebacking core that we have, the defensive line. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Yeah, I think we're going to. Yeah, I think I have a sweep in the Giants this year. I think it's not going to be like a blowouts or anything like that, but I think we're going to be able to pull out 2 wins against the football Giants. So you have that as a win for the Eagles as well, as a loss for the Giants. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So second last week of the season for the Giants, they are in Chicago to play the Bears. That's going to be nasty weather. Probably going to be snowing. You're talking about the 2nd of January. It's smack in the middle of winter. But I think the Giants go into Chicago and get the W.
Yeah, I agree. Because you got to look, man. It's Justin Fields' first year. Not
only that, but I'm not. I know you're a little higher on Nagy than I was, but I'm not a firm believer in Matt Nagy yet. He's still got a lot to prove to me.
Yeah.
In my opinion, as far as being a successful winning head coach. Consistently.
No, 100% agree. 100% agree. But I do know they have a good defense. But dude, Saquon should be able to take this game over. Like I don't see them having an issue with it.
Yeah, I see Saquon having a LaShawn McCoy-esque type of snow game, type of snow performance. Definitely. Yeah,
damn near 200 yards,
right?
2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, something like that. Yep.
Absolutely. So then the last week of the season, the Giants are home in New York against the Washington football team. I have them taking the L. I think the football team's defense is just too good, and I think the Giants end the season with a loss.
Yeah.
You have them losing there too?
Yeah, so that'll put me at the Giants are 8-9, and that left Dallas at 9-8.
You have them at 8-9.
Yep, and Dallas is at 9-8.
Okay. Yeah, I was a little. I think I was a little harsher on the Giants than you were. I have them at 6-11. Yeah, I think they're going to have a pretty tough season. So then, that if we'll just move along to the football team here, looks like they're home week 1 against they're home in Washington against the Washington football team is home against the Chargers. What do you think about that?
Loss.
That's going to be interesting.
That's going to be a loss.
Yeah, I think I have that. I marked that down as an L for the football team. Well, I think Herbert and company come in and get the W. It's going to be close. I don't think it'll be a blowout, but I think the Chargers get the win. So the football team's 0-1, both of us. And then week 2, I have them with the win against the Giants. I think we have that already picked.
Yep.
So that makes them 1-1. And then they're next week 3 looks like they're in Buffalo against the Bills. I have that as a loss.
Yep. I don't even think we need to discuss that one.
I don't think so. I think the Bills are way too good. They have so many weapons now on offense, and their defense is legit too. So yeah, the Bills
if they do end up getting Zach Ertz,
right? Look out.
Bye.
Yeah.
Night.
It's going to be like just like you said yesterday when we've both been saying it. It's the same thing if Green Bay gets Zach Ertz. It's bye. Yep.
Yeah. He's just dude. There's only so many teams that Ertz is the icing on the cake, and Bills and Green Bay are one of them.
Well
in
said.
my eyes.
Well said. Absolutely, that's a great analogy. Icing on the cake. I love it. Okay, so then week 4, the football team has to go to Atlanta and play the Falcons. I have them getting their second win of the year. What about you?
Oh yeah. That's going to definitely be a defensive domination game right there. I say Washington's D takes over that game.
Yeah, I think so too. So I think we both have them at 2-2. Going into week 5, they are home against the New Orleans Saints. I have the Saints coming into Washington and giving the football team an L here.
Yep.
You do?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so then the next week they are at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. What do you think about that game?
Yeah, that's definitely a loss. I mean, who once again, who the fuck are you having to cover Tyreek Hill? Who?
Right. Yeah. I mean, Washington might be really good, and the front 7, even the front 4, whatever they rock with the defensive line. But yeah, they're not great on the back end, so that's a good point. And I think I'm going to agree with you. How you stopping
Kelsey?
Exactly. They have like we've said, they have so many weapons, and the things that Patrick Mahomes is able to do as a quarterback, he makes a lot of average guys look a lot better than they are. He's just one of those type of quarterbacks that his brilliance shines through a lot of the times.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we both have the Chiefs going to Washington, getting the win. So that's another L for the football team. The next week doesn't get any easier. They have to go to Green Bay against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. What do you think about that game, my friend? And we're judging this all teams where they stand right now with Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback. Obviously, we can't be like, oh, without Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback.
Well, yeah, I know. But I really wanted to make that argument. I gotta give it to Green Bay here, man. Especially if it's Aaron Rodgers. But if it's not, they get a W. I'm just saying it right now.
Okay. Yeah,
I have to, man, because I don't know what Jordan Love is. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, Matt LaFleur is a genius. We both agreed on that when we did our coach thing.
yeah,
If Matt LaFleur can turn Jordan Love into a god, like props to that man. But that still is remained to be seen. So
yeah.
yeah, I got to give them a loss here for how they're sitting right now, at least.
Yeah, and I think I'm in agreement with you. If it was Love under center, I probably would give football team the. I would definitely lean that way a lot more. But yeah, with Aaron Rodgers as the quarterback, where I'm giving the Packers the win at home. So the football team the next week has to go to Denver and play at Mile High. What do you think about that one?
I'll give it to them. Their defense should be good enough,
Yeah,
no doubt.
and they have a lot of their defensive line. We all know is a lot of young guys, so I don't think
Yeah.
that thin air will affect them as much as as some older guys. But yeah, I think the football team will go to Denver and get the win as well. And then the next week, looks like actually that's when they have their bye, and then after their bye, they play Tampa Bay at home.
No way in hell. I'm sorry. There's
Yeah,
no way in hell.
yeah. I think that's a loss for the football team as well. Tampa Bay is just until they prove otherwise, they're just too loaded for
Yeah.
a middle of the road type of team like the football team is probably going to be for them to lose that game. At,
Yep.
even
Bird Gang, the newest Mr. 100.
What's
Welcome to the show, my guy. Appreciate you coming in and showing the love. Thank you.
we appreciate you very much. Congratulations on 100 subscribers. That's a lot of the times it's harder than the first 1,000. So keep grinding, my friend. It's just going to get
Yep.
easier and easier. But yeah, so we both have them losing at home to the Bucks. The next week they go to Carolina to play the Panthers. I think we'll
They
probably
could win that.
yeah, I think we're both going to give them the dub. I have them winning that game as well.
Yeah.
So then the next week they're home to Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. And Russell Wilson is an NFC East killer. So I'm going to give the win. So the Seahawks. So that's an L for the football team.
Yeah. I can't see Fitzy winning this game. Like you said, Seahawks always show up against the NFC East all the time.
Yeah.
And not just that, but yeah, you got great pass rushers, but they can't cover wide receivers. So
Right.
I'm sorry, I haven't really seen a corner of theirs yet who could probably contain DK. So, I'm going with Seattle on this one, man.
Dude, did you see that crazy that video of him with holding the medicine ball and hopping onto that box with one foot on one leg?
Oh yeah,
That was, dude. I was like, what the hell?
Dude, he's not even built like a fucking wide receiver.
He's a
Like, I don't even know what he is. Like, dude, his abs smile at you. Like, no lie, they're like, hi. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, I do. I definitely do.
he's a freak, man. He's a freak.
That's crazy. But yeah, I seen that. And I was like, my jaw just dropped. I was like, holy cow, man! That guy's, like you said, he's a freak. He's a freakish
He
athlete.
needs to stop reminding us, bro. No lie. Like, stop. Just quit. We know we fucked up. We're good.
Shout out to Joe Castro. I think it was him that posted it on Twitter, and I was just like, it only gets worse for us Eagles fans. It just gets worse and worse. It's just the DK pain, man. I swear.
Yeah.
We gotta swallow that pill, Eagles fans. We just do. We gotta swallow that DK pill.
No, remember him chasing down Peters, dude? Oh my fucking god! I was like, yo, it looked like he got shot out of a fucking cannon, dude.
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
It looks like a slingshot shot at my like. Absolutely, yeah. So the DK, the Seattle DKs are going to get the win in Washington,
Yeah.
and the next week the football team has to go to Vegas and play the Raiders. I'm actually going to give them the win here.
Yep. Same here.
Yeah, I think we're both not too super high on the Raiders this year. So yeah,
God, man, we should do a Raiders schedule some night, man. I'm really interested to see where we put them.
we'll, we'll have to go. Have to go into the witness protection program with that fan base.
I'll be like, my name is Philly Foothills, and this is my guy here, AK Eagles. We're chilling out here in witness protection because we did a Chris Sims type of Raiders prediction with their season schedule. So now we have to live in hiding, or else we're going to die.
See, that's not fair because I don't have a voice box. So I'm going to go really high and just say, yeah.
Mickey Mouse, everybody.
Yeah. Woohoo!
That's perfect, dude.
I have kids, man. You gotta have to know
Right?
Mickey Mouse. It is what it is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mickey Mouse.
That's why I knew you would get the Sam Darnold syndrome from Incredibles. I knew you'd get that reference.
Yo, man, that was good.
Yeah.
I wish I would have thought of that, honestly.
I mean, he looks. It's the red hair. He looks like the character too.
Yeah.
So yeah, the football team, we both have them winning in Vegas. Then they go back home, and then they're against the Cowboys in Washington. I have them getting the win here against the Cowboys. I think they're going to hold home court.
Shit, I forget what I did already. Damn it. Where's it at?
It's at home. It's the football team's at home in Washington against the Cowboys. I have the football team winning that game.
Yeah, but I forget if I they got to match up. I forget if I have them taking an L or not. I'm gonna give them a W. I hope this works. Yeah. So right now I have them at 6-6.
Okay. Got you. All right. So the next week, the football team is in Philadelphia against our Eagles. I have them taking the L here. I think it's going to be close.
It's going to be a dub.
For the football
we're taking the dub. I mean, we're taking the dub. Oh,
okay.
No, sorry. I'm they're losing.
Okay. It's going to be close, but I think we'll outscore them in that one. So then the next week, day after Christmas, they're in Big D to play the Cowboys.
I'm sorry, dude. Birdman's got me cracking up, man. Mickey and Chewbacca. Come on now, that's a fucked up combination if I ever heard it.
And that was no sound effect. That's all right. That's all natural right there. Mickey and Chewbacca, you're a funny guy, Birdman. All right, so I have the Washington football team losing in Dallas. What about you?
Washington football team in Dallas, yes, loss.
Got you.
Yeah, twice.
All right, so the next week, it looks like the football team is home against our Eagles. I gave the football team the win here. I think we're gonna split with them.
Man, you're so nice because this is the one we sweep for me.
Okay. Got you.
Because like I said, bro, that line did not phase Jalen Hurts last year. I don't expect it to phase him this year. It's the same damn line.
Good point.
He handled it very well, and that was with a third-string offensive line. So with an even better offensive line, hell, they got to get to him first. So
and with Coach Rocker, with a statue back there, yeah. like Fitz Tragic, then we should be able to feast when we play these guys. So yeah, I'm with you. But I think I think it's
No,
going to
I'm
be
with you, Eagle Slayer. They need a quarterback, but Fitz ain't the damn answer.
no.
I mean, unless they trade for Aaron Rodgers tomorrow, we're sweeping them.
I got you.
Unless they trade for Deshaun Watson tomorrow, we're sweeping them. Like, Fitzy's too inconsistent, man. I just can't go with that.
Okay. All right. So last week of the season, the football team ends in New York against the football Giants. I have them getting the W here, ending the season with a victory. I think they'll have enough to slow down the midgets.
Yeah, me too. And that should put me at 7-9 for them.
It'd have to be 7-10.
Or
There's
7-10, I mean, sorry. Yeah.
okay. I have the football team at 8-9.
Okay.
Let me make sure.
So we're right there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 wins, 9 losses. Yeah, we're real close. So that leaves us with.
No, I agree, Nikki. I agree. Fitzmagic has had our number, but that was under Doug. This is a whole new coaching staff, and I don't see JG playing any games here. No lie.
Not only Doug, but under who? Jim Schwartz.
Jim Schwartz, yeah.
Schwartz, stupid ass, stuck in the mud, bullshit ass defense. I mean, sorry if there's any young kids listening out there. You know, I know this. There is. I apologize, but you know, Jim Schwartz got under my goddamn skin, and I'm glad. I'm so glad he's on. And I just, Nikki, I understand what you're saying, and you're right. But this is a whole new team, whole new defensive scheme, everything. So you know, knock on wood that Fitz magic is over when it comes to facing our Eagles.
Yeah, so, no lie, man. Like, hopefully we don't ever have to see a corner be 10 yards off a wide receiver ever again in our life. Right? Like, that shit got under my skin so bad, because it's like, dude, all they had to do was run slants all fucking game. Like, it was just right there the whole time. I hated that defense.
It's like the defense did exactly the same thing with Slay as the offense did with Wentz. You know, they put him out of position. They took him completely out of the strength of his game. You know, you don't put a guy like Slay out on an island. He's not that type of guy. You know, it's not Slay. It's not like Revis Island. You know, he's not that type of corner. He functions much better, you know, in a different type of system than they used last year. And you're going to see the difference this year with him. I think Slay's going to have a pretty good year.
Yeah, I have him around 6 interceptions this year, man, in this defense.
That would be amazing. God, I would love to see that.
I do, man. I think he's going to thrive dramatically in this D. Dude, JG is not going to fuck this up, dude. He's not. He's going to play to our strengths. You know, you hear him talk. He's not going to mess up. He isn't.
It's going to highly depend on who we get, who's our quarterback too. Because if teams are able to just, sit back there and pinpoint our weakness, if on that side, if that's what it is, then, Slay's not going to get any, he's not going to get any action on his side of the ball. So they're just going to throw away from him, all day long. It's going to, just like they did last year, they threw away from him a lot of the time.
Yep.
But so we all know week 1 with our Eagles, we are in Atlanta to kick off the season. I've been saying since I don't give a shit about Kyle Pitts or not. Since Julio Jones left, I've been saying week 1 became win 1. So I'm sticking with that.
Let's go. You already know. You already know.
We're both 1-0, and then we're going back to the comforting confines of Lincoln Financial, and we have the 49ers at home, and it's going to be interesting, with them drafting Trey Lance, and them still having Jimmy G. It's going to be that's a thing that definitely we're going to have our eye on to see who do you think they're going to start at quarterback? You think it's going to be Lance's team?
I really want to sit here and say it's going to be Jimmy G week 1 until he fucks up, and then they're going to pull him. Like one bad game, dude, is all it's going to take, I think. But I don't know, man. It just all depends on how good Lance is here in training camp and stuff. And that's why I asked the question a couple weeks back. Do we see another QB carousel happening before week 1? It's only going to take one QB to be thrown away. Well, if Jimmy G goes back to New England or something, then they send Cam Newton some.
Hot take alert! Hot take alert! Hot take alert! Nikki Cunningham says, I was going to say it. Pitts equals bust. Wow. Okay. That's like hot. That's like, that's just as hot as my man here's pick of the Giants going into Kansas City and beating the Chiefs. we got our hot takes tonight. I love it. That's what makes things interesting. It's not just like fall in line and just, pick the obvious winners and losers. You gotta throw in those upsets every now and then. So, hey, I commend you for having the bravery to do so, my friend. Definitely, kudos to you.
I forget what I was even saying. So,
we were talking about the quarterback situation in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one's tough, man. But even if it's Lance, like I said, I got us winning this one. Like when we beat him last year. I think we've actually beat them every time so far, haven't we? The last couple of years when we played them. So
yeah, I think so.
There's no reason that we can't win this game. I mean, so yeah, I'm giving us the double in this, and you have to realize too, no one knows what our offense is going to be like. No one. So we're going to start off hot at the beginning of the year because people have to get used to what we're going to do. Until they catch on, it's going to kind of be okay,
Yeah, I agree with you. There's not going to be a whole lot of film about our offense and things like that, going into week 2. So I think it's going to make things difficult and this is going to be only D'Amico Ryan's second game as a defensive coordinator, for the the new look. Well, it's not a new look because he's an in-house hire, so they're gonna look a lot like Robert Saleh's defense with a little bit of his own tweaks here and there. But like I said, it's only going to be his second official game as defensive coordinator, so they may still be ironing out some wrinkles on that side of the ball. So and I think it's still gonna. I think they're gonna. I agree with you. I think it's going to be Jimmy G's team going into the year, and I think they're going to give him a little longer than you think. So I think he's still going to be the quarterback going into probably at least week 3 or 4 for them, and then they'll probably pull him. But just obviously depending on how he performs and things like that. But yeah, I give us the dub there as well. So I think we both have us at 2-0.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So then we go to Dallas, and I think we covered that one already. I had us taking the L here, and I'm pretty sure
I got the dub.
You had us taking the win. So you have us at 3-0. Damn. Man, I hope you're right.
I hope I'm fucking right too, bro.
Right?
I'll cry if I'm right. Shit. I'll be happy.
And then
if I get this all right, dude, I'm gonna just retire and just be done.
Mic drop.
Yep.
Yeah, so then week 4, we're home, and that's going to be a very special week because that's going to be the very first time that I'm going to be in Philadelphia for an Eagles game. So I hope I'm wrong, but I think we're going to take an L here. I really do hope I'm wrong because I hate to go to have my first game be a loss, but it is what it is. But I don't know. I just think I think Kansas City is going to be too much for us. What do you think?
Yep.
So you have us getting our first loss at home against Kansas City. Okay, so
we can cry together on that one. We'll be there. So
right.
We'll
I'll make sure to pack the tissue.
Yeah, we'll have tear-soaked jerseys. It's okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, it'll either be tear-soaked or beer-soaked. One of the two.
As long as no one gets punched, we'll be okay.
100%. I agree. I agree. Okay, so I have them. I have our Eagles at 2-2 so far, and you have them at 3-1.
Yes, sir.
So then week 5, we go to Carolina. I think we're going to agree on this. We both get the W. in
Yep.
Carolina. All right. So then the next week, it's a short week for both teams. So that could come into effect for Tom Brady. He is getting older. I don't care what he eats. His pistachio ice creams, all that stuff. I'll tell you,
Damn veggie burgers.
right? So it's a Thursday night game in Philly. I have us taking the loss against the Bucks.
That's our upset, baby. That is our upset. Listen, Tom coming off a short week, not good. He's proven that multiple times. Jalen Hurts is going to come out here and he's going to light this storm up. I'm telling you right now, dude. He is. And, this is kind of going to be Hurts' coming out party. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's going to tear this team up. Wait and see. And I'm going to tell you what, when he does, Tom Brady's going to be butthurt. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Watch. But this is our upset, everyone, so get ready. I hope I am freaking right, because if I'm not, I'll be so upset.
He hates the AFC, the NFC East. He
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they got good weapons, man, but you know what? I got faith in our defense. I really, really do. Like, I have faith in this whole damn team, so whatever.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so and with the with the front seven that Tampa Bay has, definitely Jalen Hurts is going to have a big game. He's going to have to beat that secondary and put up some points definitely to beat the Bucks, I think. But
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely I love your enthusiasm, and I hope you're more correct than I am with
I
our
hope I am too.
record predictions. But the next week looks like we got that short bye with the coming off the Thursday night game. We play 10 days later after that Bucks game against the Las Vegas Raiders in Vegas. I have us going out there and getting the dub in the desert.
Yep.
The desert dub.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're 6-1 right now, in my eyes.
Wow.
This is not biased, man. I've taken a lot of time into this. If you, like I said, rewatch yesterday's video. I explained my reasoning for everything, so I'm keeping it short tonight. But definitely go back and rewatch it if you want to know why I did what I did.
And my man just got done playing softball, so he's definitely a little tired. So we got to cut him a little slack tonight, guys.
Appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah, much love. But so the next week, after the Raiders game, after we get the dub in the desert, we're going to Detroit against the lowly Lions, which I think they're going to be even worse than they have been with Jared Goff at the helm.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think we go to Detroit and get the dub.
That's a dub.
Oh, yeah. That better be a fucking dub. If we lose to the Detroit Lions.
If that's not a dub, my name is about to officially be why it is what it is. I'm telling you that right now, because the uncensored part of me is going to fucking blow up. And I'm telling you what, you will want to fucking be there when it happens. I'm not playing around. You lose to fucking Detroit, we're going to throw fists. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah. You want to, if anyone wants a little Nest Out West uncensored, go back into my content from last year after we tied to the stinking ass Bengals. We tied to the stinking. I went off. I went off on a pretty good rant. So you might enjoy that. But yeah, definitely be warned. There's probably some explicit language in that video for sure.
I might set the record for F words on a YouTube video. You have no idea. That would really, truly end me right there. I would be upset.
And shout out to everybody in the live stream right now. We got 13 people in here right now, so definitely shout out to each and every one of you, all you guys. Nikki Cunningham, Eagles_Slayer95, Random Anton. What's going on, my man? And just to let you know, Random Anton, your Snuggie is in the mail, so it is going to be to you in about a week, roughly. Hopefully, right around there. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, your prize is in the mail. So shout out to Random Anton and all you guys in the chat. Oh, what's going on, Philly Mike? How you doing, buddy? We appreciate all you guys for chiming in to the live stream. We couldn't do it without each and every one of you. You guys are the food and water to the channel. Without you, it does not survive. So big love, much love to all you guys in the chat. So then,
Yeah, man, you got a way with words. I gotta tell you that you're very clever. I like it. I wish I was able to do that shit.
It's something that I'm working on. Definitely, I'm trying to get better at. So yeah, I appreciate it. Definitely, it definitely comes with practice, just like anything else. It gets better,
Yeah.
better with time, things like that. But I really,
Maybe
really,
that's why I'm sucking at softball this year because I just didn't practice.
man, I need to move to I need to move to where you live at so we can play softball together.
No, you don't. It's fucking hot as balls here, bro. You wouldn't want to be here. I know a lot of people say Texas holds the record for heat, man, but when Pennsylvania gets hot and then you add the humidity on top of it, dude,
Yeah.
holy shit. Dude, no lie. I was out there playing ball tonight, bro. Our first game, I had to play outfield tonight. I usually play second base, and I'm great in outfield, but with that heat, man, I was just standing there with my hands on my hip, like, why the fuck am I here? I should be at home making a podcast right now. Like, this is retarded. Like, it was so hot, man. It was just, oh,
Man, that sounds brutal. Yeah.
yeah.
Like you said,
And Mike, you know what I'm talking about. And Mike, if you're still in here, please, like, either disagree or agree. Pennsylvania heat sucks, bro. It's terrible.
Random Anton's chiming in. Yeah, you can't even go outside in the summer in PA.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, no lie, man. I was outside today. I went out just to have a cigarette, and dude, I had sweat running down my forehead. Just standing still.
Yeah.
I wasn't even moving. Like,
that's like you get out of the shower and you're already sweating, right?
yeah, exactly. That's exactly the way it is. No lie.
Yeah, Mike said humid. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Philly girl _76 at East Coast heat sucks. I've definitely heard that a lot.
We're definitely underestimated for our heat here, man. Like, everybody thinks Texas is bad. I've lived in Texas. I lived in the Golden Triangle, right outside of Houston in Beaumont, Texas for 2 years.
Yeah.
That was hot. But this is a whole different animal up here, man.
Yeah. I believe you. It's one thing with the dry heat with the triple digits. I've grown accustomed to that, being a West Coast guy, a California boy raised all of my life. But yeah, I can't even imagine, being I am a little overweight, so humidity would kick my ass. I already know. I'd be going through shirts, like probably like 3 or 4 shirts a day easily.
Dude, that's why I kick my ass every day when I wake up here, because I'm like, why the fuck did I leave Alaska? I left Alaska for this shit? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, no. I wish I never came back, dude. 10 years in Alaska with no humidity and then coming back here, I don't even know why I lived here in the first place. Like, holy shit, man. It's bad. It really is.
So you were born in PA and then moved to Alaska and then moved back?
Yeah. Yeah, I was born in Pennsylvania and I was here up till I was 19. Then I moved up and I worked in the oil field in Alaska for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And then, in the meantime, through work, I lived in Texas and also Colorado. And, we talked, before about that and everything. So I've done a lot of traveling in my 33 years already. But yeah, I've got to see some beautiful places and meet a lot of cool people. So,
that's awesome.
But fuck this weather, bro. This is bad. It's really bad. Like, no lie, dude. My neighbor down the street here, they had a heart attack the other day from heat, like heat stroke almost.
Oh man,
it's really bad, dude. And not a lot of people in Pennsylvania because they're old houses. Like, you have to remember, dude, Pennsylvania is fucking old. We're one of the 13 original colonies, and a lot of these houses were not built with ACs. So a lot of people, they have like window units and shit, and they can only do so much, so.
Yeah, that's.
Sorry, my bad. Let's get back to it.
No, not at all. There's a little. We took a little. We checked in with some of the comments, and we're talking about weather and stuff like that. So it's no big deal at all, man. So I think we left off. I think we left off right at the. We both said the Eagles are going to go into Detroit and get the W.
Yep.
So, okay. So the next week, they are home against the Chargers. What do you think about that game?
This is the one I give us a loss on. So, I know we're at home, but...
Has a big game this week?
Yeah, I have to give the Chargers this one. You know, like I said, we went on a huge win streak. We're only 7-1 in my, so I have to give us a loss, and the Chargers are the best one to do that. You know, and like I said in my stream yesterday, this one is also our eye opener. Like, oh shit, we can be beat. So
Right.
you know, this is the one that puts the steam back into it and gets everybody re-energized. So yeah, we take a loss here. It's a hurtful one, but we take it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I think I agree. I have this down as a loss for the Eagles as well. You know, I think this is going to be our first formidable opponent.
Sorry.
In a few weeks here after the Bucks game, we have the Raiders and Lions. So I think there's a little bit of a gap of talent there, but I think we're going to lose to the Chargers at home too, because I think there's going to be enough film out on the offense for the Chargers defense to lock in. And I see us getting a loss at home as well, because I think the Chargers are going to be very, very good this year, and I think they're going to be competing definitely for a strong suit for a wild card position this year, definitely.
For sure. Oh yeah.
So the next week we go to Denver and play the Broncos at Mile High. I got us getting the W here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's whether they pull Teddy Bridgewater at this point or not. I don't think Denver's going to have enough to take us out. So I think we're going to go into Denver and get the win as well. So then the next week we're at home against the Saints. What do you think about that game? That's going to be a fun one to watch.
That's a dub. Jalen beat them last year. We can beat them again this year. He already knows them, and they already know us. And like I said, their defense only got worse last year. Our offense only got better. So we should win this game. I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to be really close. But I have the Eagles. I have the Eagles winning by probably a late field goal, something like that. Like I said, it's going to be really, really close. But yeah, I think we're able to, like you said, Jalen's confident against New Orleans, and he's going to be at home, in the link. So yeah, I give us the dub there.
Man, that's 9-2, fellas and ladies.
Yeah,
man, so imagine if I'm right, dude. Oh my god, could it be so simple?
Right. So then the next week we're in New York against the football Giants. I have us getting the against the football Giants. Yeah, I have us getting the W here in New York.
This is where we take a loss.
Okay. Got you. You know what? I was actually looking at something wrong. My bad. I have us taking the I have the Saints winning in Philadelphia. I have us taking the L there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you have us losing to New York. I have us winning in New York. And then, so then the next week we're still in New York. We play the Jets. I think we're both going to go with the dub there. I think.
Yeah.
Until Zach Wilson proves us otherwise, like I've been saying, who's gonna groom? Who's gonna be the guy to groom him in New York? Is it gonna be LaFleur's brother, the offensive coordinator of the Jets? I don't know. That's to be seen if he can step up to do that. So that's gonna be interesting to see how that pans out. But yeah, I don't have very high expectations for the New York Jets this year. So I think we both got us winning there in New York. And then we are home against the Washington football team. I have us with the dub there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to be able to get at Fitzy. I think we're going to be able to get him off his get him out of his comfort zone. Get him out of that pocket, ruffle his feathers, so to speak. And I think we're gonna be good at home against the football team.
Yep.
And then back-to-back division games. Then we're home again against the New York stinking Giants. What do you think about that one?
Wait, we got 3 weeks left, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where's this at?
Where it's we are home against the Giants.
Yeah, I'll give us a dub.
Yeah, I have it down. I have it down as a win too. I think Danny Pesos is going to continue to be hot trash. So I don't think the Giants are going to be much to contend with this year. But they do have a pretty good defense. But I still think we're going to get the win. So then, second to last week of the season, we're in Washington against the football team. I have us taking an L in Washington here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's going to be close, but these division games are always like dogfights. They're just drag them out, knock them out type of battles. So, yeah, I think we're going to take the loss here. It's a tough division loss, but we're going to rebound the next week, and I think we're going to get the W against the stinking ass Cowboys in Philly. And we will end the year on a high note, win the division, and end up 11-6, in my opinion. What do you think about that last week against Dallas?
We lose that last week. Now, the only reason we lose that last week is, like I said, we're setting our players to get ready for the playoffs. Jalen ain't touching that field week 17.
That's right.
None of them are. We're losing that only because we're not playing our starters.
Gotcha.
And the only reason Dallas wins it is because they're fighting for a playoff berth, wild card spot. So
what do you have our record at?
I have us at 12-5.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I hope you're more correct than I am, because I have us at 11-6. But either way, the way we see this division panning out, and call us biased or not, but hey, we're Eagles fans, and sometimes that bleeds through, sometimes it doesn't. We try to give you as much unbiased content as possible. But yeah, I mean, I have them at 11-6. I have our Eagles at 11-6. You have them at 12-5. Yeah, that's probably.
We got the easiest schedule, man. I mean, you can't call us biased. You guys play harder teams than we do, so obviously we have more.
Right. We have a 4-game. We have a 4-win schedule. I mean, give us. We took our lumps last year, so we get that little bit of lighter schedule this year. But in the NFL, there is a little bit of parity here and there, so you really never know. We could be dead wrong with a lot of these picks.
I agree with you, Richie. Right. I agree with you, Richie. Nick Sirianni will be coach of the year.
Oh, I like that. Yes, sir. We should get.
Yes.
We better. We're gonna have the coach of the year and the offensive rookie of the year. Hell yeah!
That would be dope. That would be dope.
Go. Hell yeah! I like the sound of that. Absolutely. Yeah, Richie, that's a great call. I think he has a really good chance of that. Especially
I am so setting myself up for heart failure. I think I'm just.
If either one of us are right, if he turns a 4-win team into an 11-win or a 12-win team, then hell yeah, he should get coach of the year. Unless somebody goes undefeated or something like that, then yeah, he'll be a strong candidate for sure. Coach Dante, he's got the Eagles making the playoffs at 10-7. Okay. I like it. Hey, if we're making the playoffs.
Can I ask you, Dante, who we're losing to? Because 7 losses, that really interests me right there. Who's the 7?
Yeah, give us your 7 losses, Coach Dante, if you don't mind. We'd appreciate that.
Because no disrespect to you, bro, but there's not 7 teams on that list I see us losing to. I mean, like I said, if we lose, it's because we truly fucked up, and then I can rant, and then my name comes in handy. But I just 7. We should not lose to 7 teams on the schedule.
I bet it's pretty much the same as mine, but he added on. I'm going to say he added on San Francisco. I'm going to say he put San Francisco as taking us week 2 in Philly. That's going to be my guess. Let's see what he says. Shit, I'm out of water. I hate that. Damn it.
Yeah, I have to account for an upset, Philly girl, but that's 2 upsets because I'm at 5. I can't afford 2 upsets. No.
Let's see. Yeah. She said you always got to account for the upset. Yeah, absolutely you do. And that's what I was talking about with the parity. You know, that you just any given Sunday, any team could beat any team, but yeah, we're trying to give you our opinions definitely. And
realistically, how this schedule is laid out, and if you look at the teams and the people that are on those teams, there's no reason we shouldn't be 12-5. But you're right; they could come out and really surprise us. So I 100% agree, but you know, I just hope that doesn't happen.
Right. It looks like Coach Dante's on it, so he's probably looking at the schedule right now, real quick, because he is a Houston Texans fan. Thank God.
Yep.
You know, he started talking about Texas, and we were all like, "No, don't say you're a Cowboys fan. Please don't say you're a Cowboys fan." But shout out to Coach Dante. He's another good content creator on YouTube, so go check out his stuff. He's got a good size following on his channel, so yeah, definitely go check out his content, and I think you'll be entertained by what he puts out there. So yeah, I mean, Richie MC, let's see what he say. Why is nobody watching the Major League All-Star Game? Baseball is in real trouble. Yeah,
dude, I have not watched baseball in probably 15 years, or at least that. You know, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'll retract that. 08 when we won the World Series, the Phillies. Ever since then, I haven't watched.
Ooh, Richie MC said Texans 5 wins this season. Yeah, I mean, especially if Watson's not their quarterback, yeah, more than probably something like that. Texans are not. I don't think they're going to be very good this year. I think we both feel that way. Nikki Cunningham said Richie MC is watching it bottom of the 9th right now. Ayla going to win again.
What's the score?
Yeah, what's the score, guys? Yeah, so I mean I think we both feel, you know, with so
but listen, I gave respect here, people. Let me read this off for you, okay? In the NFC East, you have the Eagles at 1-12-5. You have Dallas second at 9-8. You have the Giants third at 8-9, and Washington at 7-10. That is a fighting chance for all 4 of us. You know, I mean, even at 9 wins, like I said, all it's going to take us doing is slipping up 1 or 2 games for Dallas to be there. You know, but even still, like, we have to mess up bad. Like, with this schedule, we have to truly mess up bad to lose this division. You know what I mean? Like, so the respect is there, but that's why I said this is going to be a very competitive division this year. Everyone's going to be right there.
Yeah, I think that unless this coaching staff just falls completely flat on their face and just you know, this team implodes this year, then yeah, we should definitely be on a push for a division title, no doubt.
Yeah. And just because we win the division, I'm not saying we're gonna go 12-5 and go all the way to the Super Bowl. No, we might get knocked out in the first round. I have no idea. You know, we might get a mud hole stomped in us and realize, oh, we're not that good yet, but we'll come back next year even better. But like I said, we're only doing this because realistically, from what our team is and everyone we play, we should be 12-5.
I mean, we went through it, so I mean, it's
Yeah.
it is what it is. It's all our opinion based
Yeah.
content that we're putting out there. So take it for what it is. We're not definitely not trying to sugarcoat anything or hurt anybody's feelings either way. So, but I mean, we love and appreciate each and every one of you, whether you're Eagles fans, Giants fans, Cowboys fans, even as long as we're all keeping it respectful and things like that, and it's there's no ill will. But when it comes to Sundays against our teams, though, we hope that our team stomps a mud hole in your guys' ass. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, the respect's there, only not on Sundays.
Right. Exactly.
But Cowboys, you're not there at all. No 7 days a week for you. Like it's just straight up. You suck all day long. Like there is no leniency. I don't even give a shit if you helped us get Devontae Smith. There is still no leniency. Like fuck you. No.
There's no love.
No.
Nope. It's a satanic star. So yeah, never gonna have any love for that. That's for sure.
How the fuck can you be America's team when you haven't even won nothing in 20 fucking years?
Exactly. Like Philly 500 said, they're over there sacrificing chickens, things like that. But yeah, I mean, I was waiting for Coach Dante to get back. Okay, here it goes. Let's see. My bad. I got 6 losses. 12-6. I made a mistake. Oh, wait, no, they can't be 12-6.
11-6 then.
Maybe 11-6.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's got 6 losses.
Chargers in the last Cowboys game.
Okay.
So he has us losing to the Chargers. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's pretty much the same as me. Looks like. Yep. So I mean, we're right in that ballpark. Yep. Yep. I mean, like I said, I think the only one that I could realistically see different on my pick is the 49ers one. That's why I threw that out there, because I have high respect for Kyle Shanahan and the things that he does. So definitely I think the 49ers are going to bounce back. They're going to be contenders in that division this year for sure. But yeah, I mean, did you see the score? It looked like they chimed in with it. Did you see it?
5-2, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah. Let's see. Did I miss it? Maybe I missed it. Let's see.
Yeah, 5-2.
Yeah. Yeah, that All-Star Game's 5-2. We appreciate you guys chiming in with the score update. Definitely.
Birdman. Sims just texted him and said he was pissed.
Richie MC said, "Will Ertz be traded by the start of training camp?" I don't think so, Richie. I don't think so. And the reason I say that is because nobody's going to get hurt in between now and the starting training camp, because they're not doing anything. Especially these veterans. And the Eagles have absolutely no fucking leverage in trade talks for Zach Ertz right now. They have none.
Yeah. Nope, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. Howie Roseman is pissing in the fucking wind and is smacking him in the face. I'm telling you right now, dude. Like, there is no way in hell he's going to get what he wants. So, like I said, his ego is his downfall. And, dude, Howie Roseman will probably end up holding on to this guy as long as he wants to. And that's the saddest part, I don't want. All right, I can't say want because that's a strong word, but I don't think he should be on this team. It's not that I don't want him. Of course I want him.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't be anymore. You paid Rodgers. You're getting ready to pay Goddard. Like, you don't need this. Just let's move on and let's see what Goddard's got. This is ridiculous, man. I don't understand why we're holding on so long. It's frustrating.
So let me ask you this then: Would you rather cut him over doing Nikki Cunningham's idea right here with the She said, I want to see him in town for a few games, feed him the ball, get the value up, and boom, trade.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea too. Like I said, maybe Howie's just holding on to him, and then hopefully during training camp here, like Kittle or Kelsey or Waller or one of these guys get injured during training camp, and they go down, and this dude's like, I'm a fucking genius. I'm pulling another Sam Bradford trade. I'm getting a second round for Ertz because they need him. Brilliant fucking plan, but does it work? That's
Right.
the only question. Will it work? Who's going to get injured? We'll find out.
That's a big question mark too. I mean,
Yeah.
He's definitely, if that's what he's thinking, he's definitely gambling, because if we end up having to cut him, then we get nothing for him. But we'll see.
Yeah, you can't cut him, man. Because
I mean,
you can. You can. I mean, because you only get what, $4.5 million if you cut him. But we still need to sign Landon Dickerson, and if you guys want a CB2, you have to trade Ertz because that's 8.5, and I'd rather have 8.5 than 4.5. So if you want a CB2 and to sign Dickerson, you need his 8.5. So releasing him is not an option at this point.
Yeah, and I think if doesn't Dickerson have to be signed, to a contract to participate in training camp? I think
so.
Yeah. So,
I mean, is this an injury thing? Is this? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. They're being hush hush about it. Whatever it is, they're not letting it out. That's for sure. Like, you don't hear nothing about it. Why isn't he signed? I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's interesting. Some people are saying it's because he was busy and he got married and things like that. But I think it's I think it's a little more than that. And I think the Eagles I think they're holding out in hopes that someone comes to calling for a trade in some aspect, and maybe they can they can offload some money that way and free it up to sign Landon.
Yeah.
Nikki Cunningham said you can do. She's talking about Ertz. You can do a lot with the media, make it look like he's looking amazing in camp. Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. And that may be what Howie has in the old cauldron there, what he's cooking up. Could be very well true.
No, Eagle Slayer, I don't want to corner that bad. I already said it yesterday, and I'll say it again. I'm not giving up any of my firsts for next year. Those bitches are staying in my pocket till draft night. I would not give up a single first at all. If there's a single trade out there that you're going to do, it's either Fletcher Cox or Derek Barnett in a second for Xavier Howard. That's my only option. You don't get rid of any firsts. None. We need them. Because I'm telling you, Hurts is not going to be bad, and you're going to need them to build this team up around this kid next year. And having 3 first-round picks to build around Hurts, we need that. So, or even, and when I mean build around him, I also mean defense, because defense counts in building around him. Getting him a solid defense so he doesn't always have to be on the field will do wonders for this kid. So,
yeah, I agree. And I'm not big on giving up any of our first round picks either. I think we need to hold on to those because we're gonna need to spend them. We're gonna need to put that draft capital to use and to bring in some more talent to this team. Come this time next year.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Where was I at? Oh, it was Richie MC. He said if the Bills tight end Knox get hurt in the preseason, it's Bradford trade. Damn. If you beat me again.
Beat me to the punch again. Yeah, Richie, we think alike, dude. No, it's great. I appreciate that. No, I'm with you. I've been saying that now for at least a month, dude. Like, that's the only thing I can see him holding on Ertz for. I thought about it. It's like, it's the only thing. Because we all know Ertz doesn't want to be here for some reason. I mean, I feel a little disrespected for that because of all the support we've given him and everything, But all in all, though,
I think he's holding a personal grudge because he's so close to friends with Wentz. I think he's still, he's butthurt about that. he's butthurt about not getting paid his money, and yeah, I think he wants out. I think he's done with. I think it has a lot to do with. I think we all know it has a lot to do with Howie fucking Roseman and how he's doing things, how he handled himself when talking to in some of this management player relations. Hasn't been the smoothest at times with Howie, and has been somewhat disrespectful. Especially when you talk about some of the things that he said to Lane Johnson, and just as an example, and things like that. That he just definitely, to me, he's overstepping his bounds as a general manager, and someone needs to check him for sure, because it's long overdue.
Dude, never mind.
Nikki Cunningham said, what do we get for a comp pick if we don't sign him? Anything? That's a good question. I'll have to look into that. I don't see us not signing Landon Dickerson. I think it's just I really do at this point. I think it's a money thing. So I think Howie will be able to figure something out. He's usually good at pulling out his calculator and moving the figures around and things like that. So
I'm gonna tell you this: you don't sign Landon Dickerson and you let this motherfucker walk, I'm gonna be pissed.
Fuck yeah!
Because you fucking spent a second round pick on this guy and then you let him fucking walk when Jock was sitting there. Fuck you.
Right.
Like, no.
Yeah, I was not overly enthused with that pick after how he made that pick. I was very questionable, and I still am. Until Dickerson's able to prove to me that he can be continuously healthy and a productive player in the NFL, then I'm still going to have my doubts. But I hope he proves me wrong. I really do. I hope he's our.
Like, no lie, dude. I don't think Dickerson should touch the field unless he truly has to. You understand what I mean? Like, unless somebody goes down with an injury. But other than that, sit this kid for 1 year and just let him rest, let him build his muscle, let him do whatever the hell he's got to do, prep for next year. If we don't have to play him, do not play him this year.
Yeah. Richie MC said 10 first-round picks remain unsigned. It's just business. He must mean from the all-around first round, like from the whole NFL. And that's, because I know Landon Dickerson's the only one left that we haven't, out of all of our drafts that we haven't, our draftees that we haven't signed yet. But,
and that could easily just be the issue right there. Negotiations. Maybe Dickerson wants something, and it could just be a negotiation thing. Who knows? I don't know.
We're on the outside looking in, so I mean we can just kind of guesstimate and take it for what it is at that point. Eagle _ Slayer 95 said, not really. We'll still have another first if Carson plays every game. Well, we don't. I don't think we're not talking about trading away that second round pick. No. We don't want to give away.
We have our own second
possible, right? We don't want to give away any of possible first round picks at all. So I'm. It would have to be a really, really sweet deal for us. And the only person right now that I would give up a first round pick if the deal was sweet enough for us would be Xavier Howard. That would be the only person. But that would have to you'd probably have to take Derek Barnett off of our hands, and maybe even Zach Ertz too. That, and maybe even throw us back a second or a third or something like that. Just in compensation. But I'm not really not.
The only first you're getting from me is that Colts pick. That's the only first you're getting. If you're giving up any first for Xavier Howard, it's going to be the one you got for Carson Wentz. The one that could possibly turn into a second. Because I'm going to tell you what, if he fucks up and gets injured and that's a second, that's a steal for us on Xavier Howard. It's not guaranteed to be a first. So if we could get away with that, hell yeah. I'd be all for that. Give it up.
Yeah. Just
don't give up our other two.
I got you. And I agree. Hey, Bobby _ Swish, what's going on, man? Better late than never, man. We appreciate you joining the live stream. Yeah, we're approaching we're approaching 2.5 hours now, so we'll probably wrap it up in about 5 minutes or so. But we'll continue to go through some of these comments here. Richie MC, he said, Bobby Swish, you are like the soccer player replacement in the late game. Fresh legs, score the goal. Good shout, Richie. Good shout. Eagle Slayer 95 said, I think people are exaggerating about Dickerson not being signed. Yeah, like Richie, there's he's not the only first round, or he's not even a first round pick, but he gave a good example. There's still 10 first round picks that aren't even signed in the NFL. So he's not the only guy out there who is in that similar situation. So let's not blow it up into a situation.
For sure. I mean, it's a lot easier to sign your fifth, sixth, seventh round picks compared to your first and second.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. Nikki Cunningham said, "Eagle Slayer, or at Eagle Slayer, the sky is always falling in Philly sports." Coach Dante, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for being part of the live stream.
Yes, sir.
Eagles_Slayer 95 said, think about it like this: have the balls to give away a first and still land one depend on a player's health in a win-win situation.
I don't understand what you mean.
First, still land one.
First and still land one. You talking about Xavier Howard?
I think he's saying give away one of the first that we have right now, and having the balls to hope that Carson Wentz plays enough to turn that Colts pick into the first round pick. I think that's what he's.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure that's what he's trying to say.
I get it.
If you're really if you're really trying to win now, I mean, you might have to pull something like that. You really might, because that the Dolphins are going to want quite a bit for Xavier. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even mind adding Ertz into that trade. If you would do Barnett and Ertz in a second, like just to get rid of Ertz, because I mean, yeah, they have Gesicki there, but they could use him.
Yeah, they could definitely. Random Anton said, "I hope Dickerson gets healthy. That boy is immense. Yeah, he is, and he's going to be the anchor in the middle of our line for hopefully years to come.
6'7", 350.
Right?
Damn.
A beast.
Damn.
Monster of a man.
Like, and think of it this way too, man. You're going from Jason Kelce to Landon Dickerson. Do you know how big of a difference size-wise that is?
Right.
Like, what is Kelce? He's like 6'2", isn't he?
Yeah, if that. I know he's
definitely. Yeah, he's a small dude.
And
and now you're going to a 6'7" center. Like, oh my God.
Right. It's going to be a big difference. That's for sure. They're not going to be able to get as easy of a push, in the middle.
Yep.
That's
next year, dude, you're going to see Hurts hitting him in the back of the helmet with the football a couple times because he can't get it over his big ass.
That's for sure. Yeah, he's gonna have a tough time. But yeah, we've had a fire of a live stream tonight. We're at right around 2.5 hours, so we're gonna wrap this thing up. But before we do, again, I want to thank everybody for joining the live stream tonight. All the supporters of not only my channel, The Nest Out West, but also my man here, AK Eagles Uncensored. If you guys haven't already, please go like, share, and subscribe to his content because he is killing it. And there is, nobody else that I'd rather be doing these things with. I'm really, really enjoying working with this guy. So let's pay it forward, keep it fuego. And before we get out of here, man, again, let everybody know where they can find you at and all that good stuff.
All right, man. I am AK Eagles. You can find me on Twitter at AK Eagles88. You can also find me on Instagram now at Eagles Uncensored. I am the host of the Eagles Uncensored podcast. Please hit the notification bell, turn that on, like and subscribe to my channel. All the likes will definitely get my content out there, which will let people subscribe more. And, I'm just blessed, man. I really am. I know everybody's probably tired of fucking hearing it. I don't even care because, it's how I feel. You know, it's like I said yesterday, my life has truly dramatically changed this last month by meeting all you guys, making a bunch of friends. And this community is truly something special we got going here, man. It really is. And I like the direction we're going, and I like the way everybody's working together to be better and, you know, to help everybody out to achieve their own personal goals. And you know, I can't just be more blessed than to be a part of this community. So thank you, everyone, you know. And don't forget to come out to my sub Mondays because, like I said, I've had such good backing from so many friends and everything. I just want to give back to other content creators, you know. I want to get out there and, you know, if you need subs, you need help getting to 200, 600,000, whatever, come out. I'll have my crew with me. We will tweet. We will get in contact to anybody, anytime, anywhere we can to help you achieve your goal. You know, so that's just a little way for me to give back. Because, like I said, man, I'm just blessed to have the backing and support of all the people I've had, and you especially, man. You've been tremendous for me and helping me grow, and I appreciate everything you've done, man. Truly, you've been a good friend. Thank you.
Of course, and 100%, without a doubt, I feel the same way. And yeah, I mean, and also you guys, we've I don't know if all of you guys are aware, but me and my guy here, we've also started our own podcast on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's called East Meets West, where we're just doing more and more collabs. We're talking Eagles, we're talking football, we're talking all kinds of stuff. So come join it. You're gonna enjoy it. And yeah, this next coming week we're gonna be on Eagles Uncensored channel. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, if you're available, definitely come check that out this Saturday again at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. out here on the West Coast. But until next time, we're gonna get going. I think we've kept you guys long enough, but we appreciate each and every one of you. You guys again are the food and the water to the channel. You're the oil, which is the engine of the Nest Out West. And until next time, we fly until we die. And stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing me on your screen. And most importantly, keep it fuego.
Later.